Allow me to quote myself. Gavin Newsom is an evil, soulless devil worshiper. Yeah, that's the only way I can put it. He kept the schools closed. He destroyed the economy of California. Hundreds of thousands of people have fled. He is the #1 U-Haul rental sales guy in the country because all sorts of people like me, and her, and this guy, and that guy, everyone in this room, and a couple people downstairs right now, all fled. We were all good tax-paying citizens of California, and we all got out of that dystopian nightmare to move to the free state of Florida because of this guy. And now his wife's freaking parents are donating to the guy that he hates most. But what else has Gavin Newsom done? I mean, he's always saying the nice things, and he puts a lot of gel in his hair. He must be doing something good for that state. Well, here's what's going on over in L.A.
In Los Angeles County, more than 60,000 people are homeless on the average night. And more than 20,000 hotel rooms lie empty on the average night. See where this might be going?
It's insane. It isn't going to solve the problem.
We think this is one part of the solution. By no means do we think this solves the homelessness crisis. But do hotels have a role to play? Of course they do.
So the union he leads, which reps hotel workers, gathered enough signatures and Angelenos will vote on a bill that would force every hotel in town to report vacancies at 2 p.m. every day, then welcome homeless people into those vacant rooms.
Honestly, would you check into a hotel knowing that the chance of your neighbor to the left or right is a homeless individual?
Manoj Patel voluntarily rents some rooms to homeless people who are vetted and paid for by a local church, but he's against this bill that would make that mandatory.
We barely are surviving, number one. Number two, we have to think of the safety of our staff. And number three, we're not professionally or any otherwise equipped with any of the supporting mechanism that the homeless guest would require.
What services would be provided remains unclear. Also unclear the funding, and hotels would be paid fair market rate. Opponents of housing the homeless in hotels fear this and fear tourists could be put off from even coming to LA.
I wouldn't want my kids around people that I'm not sure about. I wouldn't want to be in an elevator with somebody who's clearly having a mental break. The idea that you can intermingle homeless folks with paying normal guests, it just doesn't work out.
We don't want to head backwards into the segregated South, but that's kind of the language that they're talking about. There's a certain class of people, less than humans, animals they almost describe them as, to be honest with you. They don't seem to understand who the unhoused are. We're talking again about seniors, students, working people. That's who the voucher program would benefit the most.
Oh my God, do hotels have some role to play in this? Of course, homeless people should have room service, filet mignon, and massages. God, these people, have at it, LA, have at it, California. That's your mayor. These are the people you voted in. Enjoy it, you freaks. But what else is going on in Cali? Man, I'm in a good mood today. Here, a little more. You know what? $15. 15 American dollars. It's only worth $7 now, thanks to Joe Biden. That's going right in the jar right there. Okay. What else is going on in California? Well, the place is burning down and they don't have any energy. Here's a quote from Bloomberg. California narrowly avoided implementing rotating outages on Monday, while officials warned that the state's power grid will face a bigger test on Tuesday, that's tomorrow, amid a record-breaking heat wave. No, that's today, sorry. The state's grid operator canceled its grid emergency late Monday evening after deploying supplies that helped keep the lights on even as electricity use soared to its highest level in 5 years. The prospect of outages underscores how grids have become vulnerable in the face of extreme weather as they transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. California has aggressively closed natural gas power plants in recent years, leaving the state increasingly dependent on solar farms that go dark late in the day just as electricity demand peaks. At the same time, the state is enduring its worst drought in 1,200 years, sapping hydropower production. So people need more power at night for AC, they're turning on lights, et cetera, and you're not going to believe this solar power needs that light, that thing up there that people used to worship, the sun. These people are all backwards morons, complete idiots. All of Laguna Beach, Okay, Laguna Beach, one of the most beautiful places in the United States. Their power grid went out yesterday for 7 hours. It's one of the richest places. I've been to Laguna, to some fancy freaking houses with some rich people, but rich morons at this point if they still live in Laguna Beach. Restaurants lost power, grocery stores lost power, et cetera, et cetera. So have at it.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from Blaze TV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.